Alright, this is a reading called Welcome to the Town. It talks about a lot of aspects of a town, the light side and the dark side of everything. It also talks about your life in ways, and, it's just a creative way of, explaining what's going on in your life at the moment. It's more of a Halloween kind of thing, but, we'll do it now. That's fine. I got some of my ice all over my desk. Alright. So we have the clear quartz, we have pyrite, and I believe this is Adventurine, if I'm not mistaken. Could be something else, but I'm saying Adventurine because it's green, and I don't know of too many other stones that are green. So pick whichever resonates, and we will start the readings. And it's a very interesting way it's explained, also. Alright. It is clear quartz. Alright, and we have, for the first one, the radio station, the lie, those in power over you want you to believe. Let's see. So, who's ever, whispering in your ear, or your friend, your family members, could be literally anybody who's influencing you, has power over you, and wants you to believe something. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a disappointment. All is not as bad as it seems. The worst is in your head. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. It's a Gemini Mars influence too. So somebody who's probably a smooth talker, or gets you into things that you don't want to be in. Or just somebody that, talks a big game, or can, who you believe has your best interest at heart, but kind of talks to their own motives. So be careful. And then we have the Mirror, the person in power holding you back, a hypocrite. So this is another person in your family, or, group of friends. Could be literally anybody you talk to, or it could also be self-inflicted. So, a jubilant entertainment. So, having your suspicions justified, being not easily fooled, feeling prepared, waiting until the time is right. So, it's a very Sagittarius moon. So this could be your moon or somebody else's moon that is kind of holding you back, or telling you divine timing could play a part in this. That way it goes smoother. It's not really like a malicious thing, but it's kind of like the supreme power that you're listening to, or the supreme voice that you're listening to, because you believe they have your best interests at heart. And then we have the City Council. How you're being held back, your shackles. A very fair woman. So, it's either like a friend, or it's like maybe somebody who's interested in you. It's somebody who has like that Queen of Pentacles energy. It could also be a sugar mama, sugar daddy kind of thing. Is generous, is the best of the best, good natured, good intention, is based in reality, earthy. So this person is kind of, they have their head on straight, or they're like a grounded sign. They're a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn that's kind of like just trying to be logical with you, which is fine, Not all shackles are bad ones. And then you have the public library. Knowledge that will benefit your life. We have the Three of Wands. Fighting. The Three of Wands is a great opportunity, a chance for travel, an opportunity to trade internationally, working in a team, help from others. It's a very Aries sun energy. So maybe one of your friends is an Aries, or somebody who's very knowledgeable about what's going on, or believes in your cause, or whatever the case may be. They're kind of lighthearted, and they're kind of one of those people that's like, yeah, you should go for it. Like, they're not one to hold you back. Like, a fire sign is kind of spontaneous views, so whatever you choose to believe, that's up to you. But it's like an Aries energy, a fire energy. One of your friends may be a fire sign. So then we have the librarians. What stands in your way of that knowledge? Complications. So you have the very, very young man. The Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is the ability to grow, potential, thrift, practicality, can develop into something better. So, talking to somebody who's like more of, they're more experienced, or they have knowledge of certain things in life, that is a big help. They're being more informational than most people in this. And then we have the dog park, the most dangerous aspect of your life. What should you avoid? The faint heart, the Two of Cups. This is usually the lovers, or love in general. True love, soulmates, good friendships, feelings being shared, happy relationships, and mutual feelings. So this could be a flawed relationship, actually. This could be that this other person will agree with what you're saying due to their own desperation around this time, and try to take advantage of you, actually. So it's a double-edged sword. You want love, but you don't want anybody to take advantage of you. And then we have the hooded figures, my favorite. The hooded figures, the person in your life who is secretly hurting you. I always need this one because, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that could have ill intent. And sometimes it's hard for me to even channel that. So, there's a lot of Cancer energy in this too. Alright, so a Cancer moon in the Four of Cups, a marriage bed. Clear on what you want, clear on what you don't want. The grass isn't greener, motivated to change. So this could be somebody that is willing to do anything you want as long as they get something in return. Like I said before, not good, and it's probably a water sign or a Cancer energy. So I would just be precautious. Your friends are probably Aries, Sagittarius, let's see, Sagittarius and Gemini. So, you kind of have a lot of mix of people. You have a lot of air signs and a lot of earth signs and a fire sign in there. So, I hope this was informational. It's a little different, kind of rocky. But it does put in perspective, like, what your personal town looks like and what's going on. So, I hope this was informational to some degree for you, Group 1, Crystal Group. Anyway, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, or ideas for my next video, I read everything, you know that. Leave them in the comment section below, and I usually give you a date in which certain videos air that you give me. So yeah, just give me anything that you can think of, and I'll give you. It's probably gonna be later than August though, so just be prepared. So I will see you in the next reading. Thank you, Crystal Group. And then we have Pyrite. Hello, Pyrite. How are we? Alright, so your first one is going to be the radio station. Kind of static. The radio station is the lie those in power over you want you to believe. So we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a dark young man, fun times, amazing ideas, thrill in a situation, enthusiastic, a messenger with good intentions. So this could be somebody who's a very smooth talker, is kind of one of your friends maybe, or it could be somebody that's just giving you half-truths or trying to manipulate how you feel based on how your belief system is. So be careful. Then we have the Mayor, the person in power holding you back, a hypocrite. So this is somebody that you probably listen to and you ask for advice from. It's speaking with a friend. So this person is a friend of yours, the Three of Pentacles. Education, meeting celebrities, rubbing shoulders with important people, developing a skill, potential. So this is somebody who kind of wants to take the air out of your kite or balloon or whatever the case. So just be aware of that, because that's not good. Because it seems like you do have a lot of potential, but this person wants to kind of manipulate it into their favor. And it could be a Capricorn Mars. So this is the devil in disguise. They look really good. But they have bad intentions. So we have the City Council. How you are being held back, your shackles. We have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a journey. A journey is large sums of money, enough money to help future generations, a family business, a family of your own, trading. So this is going to be a Virgo Mercury, so they're very focused on money, on a business, and maybe you're part of this business, and they kind of want you to come in as a partner, and, you know, get this money. But it could be with ill intent, you know, so be careful. But also it could be that you're part of this business already, and it's kind of like your partner, your business partners could be like, we need to work, we need to get this bread, we need to get this cheddar, we need to make the grilled cheese sandwich, we need to do this. If you haven't noticed, I am a little bit hungry. I ate like dinner at like 5 today, so I was like, I wanted to take a nap so badly. Anyway, the public library, not knowledge that will benefit your life. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is a roadway. You have something to convey. You're successful in some way. You have not made any rash decisions, so you're playing it very close to your chest. You don't want to take a risk and lose everything. You don't want to gamble, lose everything, and you're kind of trying to keep everything on track as it is. So trying to keep everything balanced is also very hard. So the librarians. What stands in your way of that knowledge and complications? A removal. The Seven of Swords. Getting what you want despite having bad motives. Confidence to go for what you want and attempt a goal. So you're going for maybe a lead, maybe something else personal, but it's kind of like you're trying to remove yourself from a situation, or you're trying to remove yourself from a person, or you're trying to just leave a home situation that could be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But it's a very Aquarius moon, so it's kind of being more of a leader. Like you feel like the leader of the pack, so you're just going to go off and do your own thing. And then we have the dog park, the most dangerous aspect of your life. What should you avoid? False friend. False friend is the Two of Swords. A worthy foe, friends and lovers who are on your level. Love, affection, and intensity, worthy allies. False friends in this thing is they probably want something from you. And it could lead you to ruin if you don't see that right away. I would, as they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's a very likelihood that this person isn't going to show their true colors. They're going to be like the worried friend. They're going to be like that person that keeps telling you what's going on. And they're probably going to be a Libra moon, like myself, but it's going to be on your level, so just be careful. Because, like, Libras are, I hate to say this, they're yes men, so just be careful. Then we have the hooded figures, my favorite part of the game. A person in your life that's secretly hurting you. So this is somebody who's in direct contact with you. And it's going to be a Gemini sun, so it's going to be the Ten of Swords. A sickness, up from the bottom, and nothing worse can happen. So, this is going to be a smooth talker. This is going to be somebody that takes you away from where you need to be, or is kind of like, popular, that kind of, want something in return for their help, if that makes sense. So, stuff to be aware of, but I like this, the welcome to the town aspects, because it does give you, like, an inner perspective of, like, what's going on in your current life, and where you fit into, like, your own little Townsville. Anyway, if you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on YouTube, subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, or ideas for my next video, I read everything. Leave it in the comment section below, and I will try to give you a time frame, probably after August, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video, Pyrite Group. Bye now. Then we have the Adventurine. Maybe it's something else. It's green. Looks cool though. Alright. Alright, Townsville. Green Stern. Alright, your first card position is the radio station. The radio station is the lie those in power want you to believe, which is the Seven of Pentacles, new clothes. It seems like your radio station has a lot of ads on it. Alright, a return to education or study, planning for the future, an increase in skill or ability. So, it's very Taurus Saturn. So, you're kind of, having a moment to be stubborn about what you're doing. And if you work hard, you'll get the bread, is what you believe. I wouldn't work harder, I'd work smarter, to be honest with you. The Mayor is the next card. The person that is holding you back, a hypocrite. The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is deception, and it's a very Leo, Jupiter. So accomplishing goals, recognition, you will be successful, hard work paying off, rewarded emotionally and financially. So again, this is about your job, and again, they want you to work harder. I would work smarter, because you don't want to be working for people that are just going to take advantage of you, or having to work because of, like, you know, necessity. But you want to work for fun, you want to have fun, working at your own pace, being your own boss maybe one day. But, you know, right now you're caught up. Anyway, we have the city council of your town. The city council is going to be the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a good heart. So, the city council is, you're being held back, your shackles, and a good heart. Six of Cups, igniting the past, getting a second chance, going back to something you love, birth of a child, good memories. So it's a very Scorpio sun. This could be a baby mama situation, or your family's getting back together, and you're kind of wanting to support the family. But at the same time, it might not be your baby. I would have a DNA test. But, because you don't want to be duped, that's for sure. But, again, you're working hard, and you don't really have any clarification on if it's your baby or not. Because, you know, you'll do anything for people, and that's, you know, that's a double-edged sword. So you kind of have to make sure you're not being duped. Anyway, the public library, knowledge that will benefit your life. We have the dark elderly man. Okay, he's the King of Wands, cutting edge, creates tomorrows, business-minded, takes charge, certain of convictions. And this is on the Scorpio-Sagittarius cusp. So this person is probably very driven. They're called the rider because they're always pushing forward in some degree or another. It's a fire sign and a water sign, so it's pretty intense. Like, they're focused. And then we have the librarians. We have what stands in your way of that knowledge and the complications. The letter, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, start as something new, a exciting time, a brilliant idea, establishing of a business, a fire in your belly. So, and it's fire and summer. So since it's summer, you might have a good idea. Maybe it gets too hot or cold outside, depending on where you are in the world, and you just get a brilliant invention or a brilliant idea for something that people could use all over the world, and that makes you money. So then you can work smarter, not a lot. Work smarter, not faster. And then we have the dog part, the most dangerous aspect of your life. What should you avoid? So we got the present. A present. The Five of Cups, inheritances, large sums of money, learning from your mistakes, valuable experience earned. So it's a Scorpio Mars. Maybe you have a Scorpio and Mars. Maybe one of your friends does. But yeah, you're learning a lot from your mistakes and what you've been doing. You're kind of growing up, for sure. But there is an aspect of your life where you still want to be yourself. You want to find yourself in all this mayhem, and you're learning a lot from your mistakes, but you're also getting valuable experience. So that's good. And then we have the hooded figures, my favorite part of the game. The hooded figures, the person in your life who secretly wants to hurt you. So it's a very dark woman. This could be your baby mama. This could be somebody who kind of has a feminine energy about them, like it's very passive energy or very aggressive energy, depending on how you see females. But yeah, the Queen of Swords is a little bit forceful, a little bit more independent, but yeah, they're an independent entity that is acting upon you. So that's a very Virgo Libra energy. Independent, doesn't need approval, is to the point, doesn't hide her feelings, isn't easily fooled. So maybe, well, swords is a fall energy, and you know, it's Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, so this person could be somebody that you meet. Because I don't feel like it's an exact energy at this moment in time for a lot of you. So this could be another woman coming onto the scene if you're doing all this, and maybe you get really successful, and then it's like your dream girl appears or your dream guy appears, and it's kind of kismet at first, and then you're like, wait a minute, this is a fucking trap. So be aware. If you like this reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. I will read everything you give me and give you a time frame after August. But yes, yeah. I think the third one is a bit better, but it's kind of like Townsville, which is interesting. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Bye now.